Stars tonight. Alrighty, baby! It is your favorite host, back and better than ever, Mr. Brendan Armstrong, bringing you all the shit shows and fuckeries over here. And if you don't like that, eat shit. Eat shit if you don't like that. Go get a life. Because we have lives over here. It's called sports betting. Get one. Last week was interesting. This week was great. I finally am out of my slump. I can say that proudly. I'm back. So, Pints and Parlays, Week 11, kicking off right now. Kabang. Okay, jumping into the games. You know the drill. I recap, say my bets, go into next week. You know the drill. Week 10, this most recent week, got to go over the games. Ravens, Dolphins. Dolphins upset the Ravens. The Ravens sucked that game. Dolphins win 22-10. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this is, because you must be, because you care so much. This is a scent burner. I had some technical difficulties last time I did this podcast, so I wasn't able. I had to cut out the part with it. I have like different scents that I can use on here. I have like pine, which is super earthy. Smells like the mountains. I don't know what it smells like. It smells like grandma's house. And then I have some other sweet scent. Kind of smells like a girl's room, but shit smells good. What can I say? So that's what that is. And this episode, not sponsored by Smart Water. That'd be cool if it was, but it's not, because nobody cares about this podcast. All right. Getting back into what I was doing before I lost track. Ravens and Dolphins. Dolphins upset the Ravens. Pretty crazy game. Tua came in halfway through the game, the quarterback for the Dolphins who's been out. Joe Brissett, they said, buddy, get the fuck off the field. Kicked him off the field. Tua Tagovailoa comes in, wins the game. That was weird. The Ravens, they just suck. I don't know. They suck. That was really disappointing. Talk about an upset, like Jesus. Saints, Titans, close-ass game. This was Sunday. That was Thursday Night Football, but this is Sunday. Titans beat the Saints by 2. Pretty crazy. I bet on them. Close game. Bills and Jets. The Bills blow the Jets out. We're getting back to normal here, because normal shit's kind of happening again. The Titans are a good-ass team, by the way. Without Derrick Henry, they beat the Saints. They beat the Rams. They're on fire. Lions, Steelers. A tied game. Never a game I would have betted on, because I never would have bet on this, because the Lions, they're due for something good at some point, and it's always going to come the week that you don't think it will. I knew they had a chance in this game because the Steelers blow. So, yeah, 16-16 tied game. First tie of the season. Balls. They suck. But the Lions did not lose that game. So out of 10 games or 9 games, however many they've played, they have tied 1. Good for the Lions. Let's give a round of applause. The coach wasn't crying this time, I don't think, at the press conference. So that's good. Go Lions. You know, Lions come back, win all the rest of the games, win the bowl. What do you know? Lions are the best team in America, in the world. Watch this. I was trying to be cool there, and I almost... Not worth it. You suck, Smart Water. Jaguars and Colts. Next game after that. What? I have water all over me. Jaguars and Colts. Colts win that game. Jags almost won. That was a little sketch, too. I bet on that as well. So, Colts win. Good. Washington upsets the Buccaneers 29-19. Taylor Heineke and company come out and open the can of whoop-ass on the Buccaneers. Yeah! I like that. I like that a lot. I really do like that. Tom Brady and the Bucs were shook. Sorry, guys. That wasn't it. Browns, Patriots. But the Bucs aren't the number 1 team anymore. The Ravens aren't even in question because they got destroyed by the Dolphins. Bad performances here. Browns, Patriots. Odell left the Browns. Everyone thought he was their problem. Clearly not. They lose 7-45 against the Patriots. So, Mac Jones went off. So, I don't know. Odell clearly wasn't the problem down there. I mean, up there in Cleveland. Next game, so Patriots win. They're doing good. They're on their way up. They're really doing good. Falcons, Cowboys. Cowboys blow them out by 40 points, 43-3. The Falcons may be the worst team in the NFL, honestly. I think the Jets may even be better a little bit. I think the Jets beat them in London. That might have been them. They suck. So, worst team in the NFL, Falcons. Panthers, Cardinals. Fuck the Panthers. Fuck the Panthers, man. That game, stupid. They are not that team. We lost, I'll sit here and take it because I'm a Cardinals fan, but they suck. Christian McCaffrey's the star there. DJ Moore's all right. Robbie Anderson's okay. Christian McCaffrey is the star. They can't do shit without him. I love Christian McCaffrey. But yeah, 34-10. They really beat us. We had our backup in Colt McCoy. We're still missing DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray. We're missing a lot of our good players. And then Colt McCoy got hurt, so Chris Streveler came in. That's how down bad we were. We were on our third string. So and he fancy this. Chris Streveler scored the touchdown. Or he led us down the field to score the touchdown. Not bad. Good for you, Chris Streveler. 15 seconds of fame, whatever. Blech. Fuck that game. Moving on. Cardinals are 8-2. We're still the best, in my belief. We need Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins back. But we lost to the Panthers. Everyone's hyping up Cam Newton. All the Cam fans out there. We cannot forget that he got dropped by two. Like, they traded him off the Panthers, and then the Pats dropped him. I'm not saying a comeback isn't possible. I'm just saying he played he scored twice, which he did, but he was right on the end zone for both of them when they let him come in for one play on each drive. He did score, but let him actually play a game, all right, before we start hyping him up and going crazy and jumping on the Cam train. Because I have something personal against Cam Newton now after that game. Him disrespecting our stadium, saying I'm back. Get out of here. Get out of here. We won't be seeing you in the postseason, buddy. Vikings and Chargers. Vikings beat the Chargers. Chargers they're playing so good, and they just started to lose it. Vikings finally got a win by more than 3 points, and it wasn't an OT, so good for the Vikings. Seahawks and Packers. Aaron Rodgers, not a fan of that guy, but the Packers came out and won. Russell Wilson made his debut back in the league this week, and they scored 0 points. 17-0. 0? What were they doing all game? Yeah. Russell Wilson needs to pick it up. But Packers win. Eagles beat the Broncos. Called that. Chiefs beat the Raiders. I thought the Raiders were going to pull this. Pat Mahomes finally came back. He threw like 5 touchdowns. It's the old Mahomes that we're used to seeing, so maybe he keeps that up. Who knows? Rams get blown out by the 49ers. Loved this. They get Odell. They have Von Miller. Everyone's hyping them up. Oh, the Rams. Yeah, they lost. They got destroyed 31-10 by the 49ers. So, good for the 49ers. Bad for the Rams. Too bad. You stink. Cardinals are still number 1 in the NFC, like in our division. So, we'll take it. In our individual division, we're the number 1. So, right now, that's last week's games. Let's get into the bets that I won and lost. And I did win this week. Shit went good this week, so I'm a happy guy. Real. Alrighty, so diving into my bets. I'm only going to go into my 1 bets for now on, unless they're really close. So, really quick, it's not long at all. I won a few bets. Last week, I had Chris Paul scoring over 14 points, and I doubled my money there. That was a super easy call. Chris Paul went off, so good for Chris Paul. And come Sunday, Actually, I'll do it after this. Come Sunday, when football came around, I bet on the Falcons and Cowboys game. The Cowboys are so fun to bet on because they always come through. Cowboys money line, Ezekiel Elliott scoring, CeeDee Lamb scoring, and the Dallas Cowboys, the first team to 5 points, which they were. So I multiplied my money there by 5, and that's good. Chicago Bulls and Sacramento Kings. I picked that the Bulls and the Kings would win. I tripled my money there. That's basketball. And then basketball I've just been lucky with lately. On the other night, I picked the Hawks, Knicks, Celtics, and the Suns to win, and they all won. So I multiplied my money there by 5 as well. So good bets. Coming out of a slump, I'm doing great. Starting to win a lot again, which is great. And basketball seems to be my moneymaker right here. Football has been killing me. Basketball has just been a lucky gig for me. So I'm going to stick with basketball. Pass me the rock. Cinnamon. Splash. Okay, but yeah, I did not talk about in the last, I meant to talk about the Suns. They're on a 9-game win streak. 9. Nueve. That's fucking phenomenal. They're killing it right now. I think their record, let me look this up. Suns record 10-3. So good for them. They won a couple days ago by 3. It was a very close game. Devin Booker came in and clutched it. Jay Crowder did a good job right at the end. So the Phoenix Suns in basketball are absolutely doing great right now. I want to see them go and actually win it this time. The Warriors are crazy, but I guess we'll see what happens. Getting into the basketball a little bit here now as well, because that'll start to build. And without further ado, it's time to get into the games for next week. I'm going to do it super fast too. Make my picks, because if I wait too long, I make bad picks. So Patriots, Falcons. This is Thursday Night Football. This is tomorrow. Today's Wednesday the 17th. So this is tomorrow. Patriots, Falcons. Patriots are going to win that game. Duh. I'm going to bet on them. Ravens and Bears. I don't even know anymore. I think the Ravens are going to win that game. I have a feeling the Bears are going to win, but who knows? That's a tough one. Packers, Vikings. I hope the Vikings win, but the Packers, I would probably say are going to win. You never know with the Vikings. Never bet on the Vikings. Colts, Bills. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. I think the Bills are going to win that game. Lions, Browns. They both sucked last week. I'm going to go with the Browns. I think they're going to come out good. Washington football team and the Carolina Panthers. I hope Heineke comes out and destroys the Panthers because, like I said, I have something personal with Cam Newton now. I have a feeling the Panthers are going to win that game, but I'm hoping the Washington does. Titans, Texans. Titans going to beat the Texans. They're in the running for the worst team in the NFL with the Falcons. The Texans might be the worst, actually. And the Lions. Those three are just god-awful. 49ers, Jags. I'm going to go 49ers, but I think the Jags could pull it. But my gut's telling me the 49ers. Dolphins, Jets. I got the Dolphins. It's going to be a tough game. That one's going to be close, no doubt. The Jets might pull it, but the Dolphins are... I think that they can do it. Saints, Eagles. God damn, that's a tough pick as well. Eagles are starting to get fired up a bit. I think the Saints are going to pull that game. My gut's telling me the Eagles, though. I'm all over the place this week. Bengals, Raiders. God, that's another tough one. Bengals. They're going to have a good week. Cowboys, Chiefs. That's a really hard game. I'm going with the Cowboys. I'm going to run with them. I'm going to bet on them, too. Cardinals, Seahawks. I'm going with the Birds. Hopefully Kyler Murray comes back this week and we get DeAndre Hopkins back because that would make a huge difference for us. So definitely rooting for them. Steelers, Chargers. The Chargers are going to beat the Steelers. And Bucks, Giants on Monday Night Football. Give me a break. The Bucks are going to win that game. It would be odd if they did not. And there's a lot of upsets on these weeknight games like Monday and Thursday. But the Bucks, after last week's performance, are going to come out and they're going to play a good game. I'm pretty confident of that. So that's that. In terms of picks, I'm just going to run these out really quick. In terms of bets for this week, obviously I'm going to do a parlay. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding with this shit, the fucking Panthers beating the Cardinals. I'm always going to be salty about that. All right, let's get into these bets for this week. Fuck you, Cam Newton. All right, let's see. So the bets for this week, I'm going to go ahead and just throw them out really quick. Just some hypotheticals here, probably what I'm going to end up doing. With the picks that I chose, it's going to be hard to pick a parlay of games this week with how many, if I pick 7 teams that I think are going to win, it's going to be really hard this week because all of these matchups are really close matchups. And obviously the upset stuff, if you pick these blowout games, like the Jets playing somebody and you go for the team that they're playing, like the Dolphins or something, the payout isn't usually very big and they could win the game, so it's just really not worth it. So I might bet on some upsets this week, to be honest, 3 upsets because it'll pay really well, and just do it like a list of those. In terms, I have a bet going tonight. I picked the Rockets, Suns, Bulls, and the Heat to win. You never know with that stuff. I also picked a parlay for the Suns game, the Suns to win, DeAndre Ayton to score over 13 points, Cameron Payne to score over 7, and Mikal Bridges to score over 10. So you never know. Let's hope they can do it. Let's go Suns. Hoo. In terms of the rest of the stuff, I just do basketball every day just because it's fun. I mean, every couple days, whatever. In terms of football, I'm definitely going to bet on the Cowboys game. I'm going to throw a parlay together against the Chiefs because they're not even favored to win. So if they win, it'll be huge. It'll be a good payout. I'm going to build a parlay on the Bills game. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to win. And build a parlay there. I'm definitely going to build a parlay on it's a blowout game. The Jags beating the 49ers because that's possible. You just pick touchdown scorers and pick the team who shouldn't win to win because, upsets happen. And if you pick them correctly, you can really win. And I'll bet on the Bengals winning, and I'll bet on a few touchdown scores there. But really, it's going to be a roller coaster this week, really random, and I'm going to see what I can get with it. But those are my picks. That's the recap. That's this week's games. That's the whole fucking shebang, the whole package, the whole tuna. I hate fish, but that's the whole tuna. So, with that, without further ado, my jacket sounds swift, clean, ice, cold, bird. I'm out. From your favorite host, or least favorite host, as I like to say over here at Pints and Parlays, in my room making this podcast. Deuces, adios, have a great weekend, bon voyage. Make sure you fucking golf. If you don't, you're weird. Bon voyage. Deuces, bud.